How are we doing? So, I've got to be honest. I left my tripod in the car, and I'm not going outside to get it. I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's been a long day. I've been in the rain too much today. I'm not. I'm not going outside to get it. So it's gonna be wobbly. We're not gonna be here very long because I'm tired. Hi, Honan House Husband. How are you? Yeah, I'm tired. I deserve rest. I've literally ran 13.1 miles. I have burned probably at least 2,000, 2,500 calories today. Okay. I don't have my. I'm not using. It's just a mess. I'm tired. I know I look like shit. I can barely walk up and down the stairs. My left knee is busted the house. Hey Catherine, how are you? But yeah, no, I'm not going outside back into the rain to get my tripod. You're gonna get back onto your hot girl walks again, as you should, as you should. Fit girls are hot girls. We love that. We are really only gonna be here for like 30 minutes tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. You guys have no idea. I'm so tired. And then I went to this Diwali celebration, and I was there for like literally 3, 4 hours at this Diwali celebration. That was a lot. No, 3 hours. There's 3 hours. Oh my god! Don't worry, Catherine. Hi, Green Tea. Hi, David Portilla Davila. I'm definitely in my half marathon era. Listen, I ran. It rained. So let's talk about. Okay, let's talk about my morning. Let's talk about my morning. Okay, because everything that could have went wrong. Everything that could have went wrong went wrong. Um, First of all, it rained the entire time. Not just a little drizzle here and there. It rained the entire time. Okay? So let's start there. Because I had this poncho on, because I'm like really trying to budget, and I'm still not even budgeting very well. Like I'm still making some impulse purchases here and there. I'm getting ready to make another impulse purchase too, but I didn't buy any rain gear for the run because the Columbus Marathon has not had rain on the day of a marathon since 2002, 23 years ago. So I was not expecting rain, okay? I wasn't expecting rain. So I ended up having to go to Walmart to buy some $2 poncho. What a mess that was. But so this morning, it's raining, right? We start running, and I realize that I actually cannot play my music because there's no cell phone service. There was no cell phone service anywhere for the entirety of the race. So I had no music playlist that I had trained for. But then I realized suddenly, oh my God, you have a couple playlists downloaded on your phone for when you're on the airplane during airplane mode, right? So I like go to my downloads and I see that I have a good playlist that I use for the gym. So I used that playlist and it was fine, but it wasn't the playlist that I wanted to listen to that I had been practicing with for the last 3 months. So that happened. And then I don't know if the water was like pressing buttons on my watch, my Apple Watch, but somehow it kept pausing my run on my app to track the run. It was pausing it and then it ended the run and then so that had me all fucked up because now my app was not tracking the run accurately. I didn't notice it until I was like 2 miles in. I'm thinking, oh my fucking God, my app's not even running. It's off. So I had to restart it and then I restarted it and then my Apple Watch died. So now I'm not able to even keep track of my pace. Right? So then I just got my clock out. Time stop or watch stop. What does it call it? What do you call it? The time stopwatch. Stopwatch. I got the stopwatch app out. And I just clicked that and I was like having to try to lap. But then that became so difficult because again, it's raining. I'm having to dodge puddles. My headphones came out, like the earbuds came out. I had to go pick up the earbuds. And of course, it like fell, hit the ground, bounced 5 miles away from me. So I'm like in the middle of the track. People are having to go around me. It was a mess. It was a mess. Those first 4 to 5 miles were terrible. Absolutely terrible. But then I locked in. I locked in. I totally locked in. I said, you know what? Everything has gone wrong. Fuck it. Just run. Just run. Just put one foot in front of the other, hyper fixate on that, hyper focus on that. Everything else will work itself out. So that's what I did. And that worked. So I maintained a very slow pace for the first 6 miles. And then the second half, I booked it. I booked it, honey. I booked it. Um, I was running like I stole somebody's money. That's how I was running. I was running better than the government runs. Because the government's not running at all. Thank God for that. Um, so and then my shoes became untied. That was a fucking mess. It was just a lot going on. Did anyone get to see your awesome tank? Yeah, because my poncho was. I mean, so that's the other thing is like my outfit was kind of ruined. The whole outfit was ruined by the poncho. I had a cheap poncho. I didn't have enough time to search for a good rain jacket. So the jacket I wore, the poncho I wore was not the vibe, not the aesthetic that I was looking for. But you could still see the tank top underneath it, but it just wasn't the vibe. I do need a heated robe. Hey, Julian. You ran without music, so no, I ended up running with a down. So with your phone, you can either stream music. I use YouTube Music. 'Cause I love Google. Um, so I have YouTube Music that I was streaming, but you can download some songs and playlists from your streaming app. So I do that when I know I'm not gonna have cell service. The only thing is that this takes up a lot of space on your phone, takes up a lot of memory and space on your phone, but it's great for emergencies. So for me, I always have a couple of different playlists, YouTube videos, ASMR videos that I have downloaded on my phone to listen to while on a plane. Um, because you can't really stream things while up in the air, so you just download it to your phone. So luckily, I went to my downloads and saw a good playlist that I could use to run, and it was fine. Who's Joe? It says it in its title. So that's a reference to Kamala Harris when he won the presidency, and she does this fake fucking phone call where he pretends to call her, or she pretends to call him, and she's like, "We did it, Joe." Really dramatic. I'll post it in the Discord channel. The bakery's gonna get even bigger. Well, listen, actually, I've lost so much weight. So, a funny story. I posted this in the Discord channel, but I posted this picture of the outfit I wore to the starting line. And the way it works is you wear lots of extra clothes that you don't mind getting rid of and donating. They have these donation bins all over the place for like the Goodwill, where you can wear like jackets, sweaters, hoodies, and then donate them at the very start. Because as you start to run, your body's going to dramatically warm up and increase in temperature. So I went downstairs to the basement to see what was in my donation pile, and there's this white shirt that's a size small. I'm not a size small, by the way. I'm a size medium. And I put it on, and I could fit it. I look really fucking good in it. Like, really fucking good. I'm now a small again. Who would have thought? But I've lost so much weight. Not because I want to, because believe me, I want to gain more weight. I'm looking to gain 10 pounds at this point. So I've got to work out more. And I've got to get more protein powder. And I am running better than the government, because the government's not running at all. And by the way, my not pimple patches, but my nipple covers were great. Wait, let me take it off, actually. Oh my God, wait. Oh my God, it hurts. They've been on too long. Oh my God, guys. Oh my, I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Oh my God, I cannot. What do I do? Oh my God, I gotta end the stream. Oh no, we're not doing that. I have a very low pain tolerance. Even though I just ran a half marathon, I have a very low pain tolerance. That's not how they worked last time. Last time I ran after an hour, I took them off and it was very seamless. But I've had these on since 5:30 this morning. Oh my God, that actually hurt. I'm not ripping my nipple hair out. I can't. Okay, shower sounds good. Okay, maybe I'm gonna shower. Guys, try some oil. And what would the oil do again? The oil should help dissolve the adhesive. Okay. I'll try the oil first, and then I'll jump into the shower. I gotta shower regardless. So, guys, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm going to end the stream extremely early, but I would love. I just got here. I'm not putting oil on nothing. Stop. No Diddy. But do you guys have any questions about my half marathon? I'm definitely a freak, Zay. Zay shoots. Shoot your shot here. I love you too, Gary Williams. Do you have any questions about the marathon? Are you in pain? Yes, I am in pain. On my knee, I can barely go up and down the stairs. My left knee is in a lot of pain when I'm applying pressure to it through stairs, like going up and down the stairs. Terrible. Hopefully, I'll be fine tomorrow. I did have a protein shake, so I feel like I'm getting the right amount of macronutrients right now to aid in my healing. So we'll see what happens tomorrow morning when I wake up. But that's really the only pain I have. I did afterwards, I went to brunch and I had 3 pancakes and 4 eggs, and that was great. And then I came home and I just got in bed and rested until 4 o'clock. So I really took it like a 4 hour nap, and I'm still tired. I'll ask tomorrow when you're charged. But you can ask now. I don't mind you asking now. How did it feel to finish? Oh my God, David Portillo Davila. First of all, when I ran across that finish line, I didn't want to stop. I, no lie, could have fucking kept running. Could have kept running and did continue to jog. And I was really annoyed because, am I catching a cold? It doesn't feel right. Am I catching a cold? Something does not feel right. Um, so no, when I crossed the finish line, I kept jogging because they tell you don't fucking stop in the middle. Like, don't fucking stop. Keep moving, keep going. So I had to fucking dodge people. That was really annoying. But I felt very accomplished and just very like, oh my God, thank the Lord that I made it. All my hard work for the last 3 months has definitely paid off. All the sacrifices I've made, it's been worth it. Pillow under your knee in bed, maybe that would that help? Again, that it doesn't hurt. Like right now, my knee doesn't hurt. Like I'm touching it, it doesn't hurt right now. But if I when I take Duke downstairs, I'm going to struggle to go down the stairs and to get back up. Hey, Veronica. I will feel better tomorrow, hopefully. What time did you make? I finished my half marathon in 2 hours, 24 minutes, and I think 10 seconds, something like that. But basically, 2 hours, 24 minutes. I had an 11-minute per mile pace, which is exactly what I was going for, which is incredible because I had no way of tracking my pace because of my issues with my Apple Watch, with it dying, it pressing buttons, and the rain fucking shit up. So the fact that I was able to get my perfect pace that I intended to get was just like fucking incredible. It's really, really incredible. Damn, Cho, why do you stream so late? Because I'm a night owl. I'm a night owl. I go to bed typically around 3 o'clock in the morning. But I don't wake up until 9 and I don't get out of bed until 10. So I'm always in bed for 7 hours. I'm always in bed for at least 7 hours. Oh my God, Julian, thank you so much. That is so generous. Not a marathon donation. Not a marathon donation. Thank you so much for your benevolence. Your benevolence knows no bounds. I really, really appreciate that. That is very kind of you. Very kind of you. Yeah, me too. I'm just going to try to avoid stairs, which is really hard because I live in a gigantic house with lots of stairs. warm tea before bed so you can breathe good and get good deep sleep. That's actually a good idea. Hi, Isaac. You tuned into your inner zen. I did. I listen. At mile 6, I had my partner meet me with a special juice, probiotics juice. He met me at one of the water stations and I chugged a little bit of that. And at that point, I decided to fucking lock in. And I did for the next 7.1 miles. I did. I locked in and I kept moving. I stopped worrying about all the little things that had gone wrong earlier that morning. I was like, fuck the rain. She's here. She's not going nowhere. So just get used to her because she's not going no fucking where. I really, really locked in and you're right. I tuned into my inner zen and I just hyper focused. That's good. 11 minutes for the first marathon isn't, I didn't think so, yeah. For my first one, I really wanted to just err on the side of caution. I'm not a big risk taker in general, so I wanted to just err on that side of caution. And yeah, I'm really happy that I did that. My typical pace, though, David, while training, my typical pace was about 10 minutes per mile. So that's my usual. But I wanted to go a little bit slower for the marathon because I knew that I have not trained up to 13.1. So I really wanted to be intentional about storing, like keeping some reserves of energy. I actually did a split negative or a negative split. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but a negative split is when you split your race in two halves. And the negative split is you start a lot slower. So the first 6 miles, you run like a 12 pace, and then you kick it up a notch on the second half with doing your 10 or 11 pace, right? Last time I've seen of one of your streams was the day after Charlie Kirk. Do you still think it was a pro job and Tyler Robinson was a ploy, or do you think he did it? Tyler Robinson didn't do it. And yes, it was a pro job. Obviously. The people who don't think that are just not informed. And that's okay. In the grand scheme of things, it's really not that important. All types of shit is covered up by the FBI all the time. All the time. Assassinations are covered up by the FBI all the time. This is no different. Hi, MOP. Hi, DJ. The marathon was great. The half was great. I mean, it was a fucking mess, Autist. It was terrible, but also it was so perfect. It was so perfect. I'm so proud of myself. All my training worked out. Oh my God. Wait, I'll show you. There's my number. There I was. You can Google that number and look up my stats. Yeah. And here's my little medal. There's Duke. It was so nice. It was so nice. It was so nice. And then also seeing all the children, because I'm sure I have not really explained this pretty effectively, but the Nationwide Children's Hospital Columbus Marathon is all about supporting the children at the hospital. And every mile that you run is actually represented by a child at the hospital. And they're there at the marathon. They're there. So every mile, you can see those children cheering you on, and they all have their own personal stories as relates to their medical conditions or medical interventions they've had to have at the hospital. And so you know that all this effort is to support them because this is a charity event. This is not just we're not just running for sport, but all the proceeds and profits are going towards the hospital that serves children. So it was great. Hi, Mandy. I did it without tracking. I did. I did. Hi, Izzy by Drizzy. Hi, Kenji. Congratulations, Kenji. We both accomplished some amazing stuff today. But with the time, I did my half marathon, 2 hours, 24 minutes. That's an 11-minute per mile pace. I did read. I read every message, David. And I feel so bad because I was reading all of your messages this morning and I couldn't respond because I didn't have any cell service. It was so funny. It was so finicky because I could like read some messages and I could get like a message to send, and some of the others wouldn't send. It was so fucked up. Hey, Samuel Hayden. Duke is very proud of me. Yeah, they were high fiving people, Green Tea. They were high fiving people, and yeah, it was really special. It's really, really, really special. You want to see me live streaming out in the wild? Yeah, but you know, I need so yeah. If that's a little complicated. I don't always have the time to do it. I've done it before, Green Tea, though. I've done walks in the park. I like to walk in the park. But like I wanted to live stream the event today too because DJ gave me a super chat to live stream, but like I had no cell service. I couldn't live stream. Listen, I would live stream anywhere and everywhere if DJ was by my side. Did you guys see that girl at TwitchCon get harassed? I know y'all saw it. I know y'all saw it. I think her name is Emiru, Emiru. But yeah, at TwitchCon, a random guy basically jumped on top of her, literally jumped on top of her, and security had to like basically beat him off of her. It was crazy, crazy shit. The children have hope in their hearts for wonderful people like Cho and other runners. So proud of y'all. It's a great time, Mandy. It's a great, great, great time. It's a great experience. I highly recommend it to everyone. And let this be a moment um, that if you don't volunteer, if you don't work towards charity and giving back, you really should. And I don't mean just sending a check in the mail either. Because I used to be like that. I used to be like that. I would just write a check, send it in the mail, and be done with it. Put my credit card information in and be done with it. It wasn't until I met my partner that I got really involved in supporting charities and being charitable in general with my time, because your time is also important as well. And that's one of the things I love about my partner is that he brought that side of me out. I've always been charitable, but not always with my time. And I think that matters a lot. I don't always talk about all the charitable things I do in life because that would be a little bit of a faux pas, in my opinion. But it is really important to me to spend time giving back to my communities. And so that's what I do. And I implore you all to do so. You learn a lot about yourself when you do that. You should do it, David. I'll help you. I'm gonna do the next year one. I'm gonna do one in Columbus. I'm gonna do this again next year. I think it's gonna become a yearly thing for me now. Oh, I was there when you dropped off your votes. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Security didn't beat him off like that. They like pushed him off, DJ. Don't worry, Joe. My man got the sloppiest top ever. Good job, Izzy. He'll respond to your text more often now. Guaranteed. Your frog's car got towed. I'm sorry about that, Nike. Hey, Red Fox. That's how the guys jump on me when I wear my culottes and tube top. I don't know what culottes is. Zesty festy, hey. My grandma makes toys for the kids in hospitals. A lot of important hospitals like St. Jude have received her toys. It's a beautiful thing seeing a child's face light up. It's like your soul is brand new. I love that, Mandy. I love that so much. And again, that's a labor of love. Your grandmother is taking time out of her life to impact someone else positively with no return to her. At least that's not the intention. You always get a return on your investment, even when you're volunteering and being charitable. But that's not the intent of it. But you'd always receive something. Red Fox, what type of headset? Oh, this is the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro. It's a $300 headset. This gay fat. Oop, almost said the F word. I almost almost said the FAG word. But this gay here, you know, you called me a gay earlier. This gay here got expensive taste, honey. But it's the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro. Wireless. Really great. Highly recommend it if it's on sale. I got mine on sale for like $270. I don't think I would have bought them if they were actually $300, but I got them on sale. They're great. If you're a gamer, Red Fox, if you play Valorant like me, you can hear footsteps all the way from the other opposite side of the point. Telling you, not damn motherfucker can get by you. You can hear a roach tiptoeing across C, point C. Girl, and you want to call me a homo? Only homos play Fortnite. Now come on now. Not even Apex Legends. Come on, Red Fox. I make pizza for the kids at Pizza Hut. Well, that's awesome. How? Wait. When I was in the water business. There's somebody else that's in the water business. When I was in the water business, I donated filtered water to charity walks and Earth Days. Handed out. Dude, stop. Handed out to the people. I think I still have a T-shirt from the last event. Congratulations, Arm Knuckle. I'm the most normal live streamer by far. Well, you must know a lot of freaks and weirdos if I'm the most normal. Hi, Joey Torres. I do come in here sometimes. I know, Leah, if that answers your question. Who was that? Oh, Duke, come here. You want to meet Duke Red Fox? Come here. Come here. Come here. That's Duke. His face is fucked up, but you know why? Because he's always in the mulch. Stay out of that mulch next door. He like bloodies his face up trying to get to the other dog. He's gonna eat that other dog one day. And then the FBI is gonna come down, knocking down my doors, trying to kill Duke. I'm gonna kill them. We're gonna have a shootout. It's gonna be guns ablazing because y'all not taking my dog from me. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. What's a water business? Hi, Michael King. What's going on, Michael King? Well, you can have like a water treatment facility where they treat water to make it more palatable, more healthy, things of that nature. Oh, thank you, Mandy. You're so sweet. I didn't do a stream on swatting, but I did talk about swatting. Swatting is something that is very, very toxic that happens in the live streaming community, specifically the competitive gaming world. And as someone that comes from that world, I was not a competitive gamer, but I was a part of the competitive gamer community over on Twitch. It was a very popular thing to swat people and to dox them and to, you know, it was a way of getting back at someone that you didn't like or getting back at someone that, did you wrong in a video game. And this is why I'm really particular about not revealing my name online. I don't make a habit of revealing my personal business online. I don't share my friends and family online. I don't, like, I'm very extremely private with those things for a reason. And that's why I make a habit out of that. But like swatting, I think the first person died from swatting a couple years ago, actually. You can look this up, Google it. The guy was from Texas, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, no, no. The guy that died was from Texas, and the swatter, the hacker, was from Texas. And he was the first person to go to jail for, I'll have to Google it. Put a can you put a note? Can you put a note in the live stream notes for me to post the swatting incident from Texas? It was all over Call of Duty, by the way, of course. Toxic motherfuckers. The Straggots. But there was this Call of Duty feud. One streamer was fighting with another streamer. And then the guy was like, well, post your address. I'll show up. He posted his address. The other guy hired a hacker to spot him so that the police would show up during his live stream. So he hired that hacker, used the address, da 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 da. And then the gag is that first streamer gave him a fake address. So the SWAT team ended up breaking down the door of some random innocent person that had nothing to do with any of these people. And the guy was killed by the cops. Disgusting. Disgusting. Then the hacker said, his defense attorney said, well, it's not his fault that the cops didn't do their job. Demented, sociopathic, anti-personality disorder. No room for taking personal accountability. Disgusting. It's a big thing, David. It's a big thing, unfortunately. You can also deliver water bottles to people. I've spoken to my police department here in the city about what I do and that there are cycles around. I spoke to the police department when I lived in New Albany. Spoke to them when I lived in Granville. They all know who I am, so. You can also deliver water bottles to people. Swatting is dangerous as fuck. I know. Guys, I gotta go. I'm so sorry. I'm really, really tired. I'm so sorry. I just linked the Discord. It's pinned in the comment. I like Tucker. I don't listen to Tucker Carlson as much, but I do like him. Yeah, I am in USA. Red Fox. I'm gonna drink some warm tea. I'm gonna put some oil on my nipples. And then I'm gonna take a shower. That's literally the order of what I'm gonna do. Drink tea, oil on my nipples, and then take a warm shower. That's what's going on. Next stream is gonna be Wednesday. Oh, by the way, guys, I need your help. I mean, Oh my God. Nipple oil. That's a short. It is a short. Oh my God. Sorry tonight's been so chaotic. I just like my tripod was in the back of my car. I don't feel like getting I girl. Yes, Doctor feels good. I like to stay oiled up for you guys. Full Diddy. Full Diddy. On Diddy. I like to oil up. Next stream is gonna be Wednesday. And by the way, guys, I need you to pay attention to my shorts next week. I'm going to be testing you get the night off. You do, DJ. You got an easy night tonight. But I'm hiring a new editor and I have a short coming out every day by a different editor. So I really want to see your feedback. Because I'm tired, Elgin. I'm tired. I've been up since 5:30 this morning and I ran a half marathon. No, I'm not giving the same one. They're all going to be different. Because I'm broke and I wanted to get enough bang for my buck and to at least give me, more ad revenue. So, no, no, no. They're all going to be different shorts. But I want to know what you guys think about them. And I have notes too, like how long it took for them to complete it, how it was handling the payment, communication, revisions, things of that nature. I have all those notes in the background. But okay, guys, I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you to the community for supporting me with my marathon. You guys sent me some really touching messages over the last 3 months and some really nice words of encouragement and motivation. And did I participate in the No Kings protest? Don't get me fucking started. Don't get me started. I'm trying to go to bed. Girl, stop. The best No Kings protest was November 4th, 2024. Look at the map again. That was a good No Kings protest. That was the last No Kings protest that I attended. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be on Discord throughout the night a little bit. And I'll be live again Wednesday night.